Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, as usual, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start it off by giving all the glory and infinite praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akaha Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom and Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai Barakathum. So today's date is October 1st of 2023. And it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, and it seems like every day, this society, shit, as well as the world, is getting worse and worse. All right, and which is it's gonna continue to get worse as you have a shot, gets closer to making that second appearance, man. All right, and like I said, every day, it's something. All right, one day, and like I say from time to time, one day, we gonna wake up and America that we know today ain't gonna be that same America, man. This shit's gonna take a turn for the absolute worst. All right, because this society is circling the drain, and really the whole globe, man. The whole globe is, the eyes of the Lord upon a sinful kingdom. All right, primarily here in Babylon, but the whole world, man. Because it ain't just Babylon that's getting touched. You got places like Turkey, everywhere, man. All right, and these are all signs that indicate that we at the end, man. And we getting closer and closer to the Lord making that second appearance, man. All right, and what I'm entitled this lesson is, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. All right, and it's going to be a quick, news and privacy review. I ain't going to make it too long, all right, just for the simple fact that I'm pressed for time. But, what gave me the inspiration to do or get this lesson, that title, was just for the simple fact that, what I've been seeing going on. All right, and like I said, one day we going to wake up and America's going to be through it, bro. All it take is one major, a collapse, a shutdown, something, and this shit's gonna be done with. Them plagues gonna get the rolling in, like the scripture talks about in 2 Ezra 16th chapter. How it's likened to, a woman with great birth pains, man. It's them plagues gonna get to coming, man. Them prophecies. Alright, and one day could change everything. But as y'all see in this article that I got pulled up, it says everything you need to know ahead of a government shutdown. When I, read a little bit on the article, and this was supposed to happen today. This is when it was said to happen on October 1st of 2023. And even though it didn't happen, that don't mean it ain't gonna happen. It ain't a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, because you best believe Esau is gonna shut down the government. It's a part of their agenda. In order for them to roll in that CBDC, that central bank digital currency, they got to shut the government down. They got to devalue the dollar to the core, which is why they continuing to assist Ukraine with more funds, a couple billion more dollars. Don't even be surprised if they fuck around and dish out some more stimulus checks. Folks is out here really thinking that America cares about others' well-being. You stupid. All right, you stupid, and you've been blinded. By that damn American dream. Because that's not how Esau thinks. The scripture even talks about if he does something good, he has not done it willingly. He do that shit on an accident. All right, but this is their whole plan, man, to devalue the dollar so they can roll in that digital system, and they are slowly pushing out shit to get you desensitized, if that's the right term for it, desensitized to artificial intelligence, like at the Chargers game. They had AI robots out there walking around like fucking humans. And people didn't think too much of it. The shit was creepy as hell. You got Elon Musk, which ain't nothing new. He continuing to work on that Neuralink. And I've been seeing a couple of articles basically going into how they getting ready to push out that, that RFID, so you can no longer use cash. This is where we at when it comes to dealing with the society, man. One day this shit gonna be, America ain't gonna be the same real soon. This shit's gonna be a dystopian society. Let me just put it like that. Because then on top of that, you got, let me pull this up real quick. It says, this article was posted by Natural News. It says, invasion alert. Over 8K illegals crossing a Texas city with less than 30K population in just 4 days. All right, and them southern borders, you best believe that's not just, when Esau paints that picture of, oh, it's illegals coming over here because they trying to have a better life. That's bullshit. That ain't what it is, man. Because it's a lot of information coming on how 95% of them are military-aged men. In these videos that they taking of them foreigners that's coming in through these borders, you hardly see any women. In some of the videos, you don't even see any women at all. And you think that's just a coincidence? Nope. You know what I mean? We know that the scripture talks about how, them fanners, or the fanners was going to fan Babylon, which goes in the foreigners. And then Jeremiah the 6th chapter talks about, them troops being raised from the sides of the earth. All right? And when they come over, they're going to be cruel and have no mercy. Right now, you don't see them doing shit, but them can be sleeper cells. Because once martial law is declared here in Babylon, there ain't going to be no American military out here patrolling the streets. You're going to see the goddamn, what's that called? National Guard. You're not going to see that, because they know damn well that America's military is not willing to fire on their own troops. They're not going to use that warlike law, them draconian measures. But you know who will, though? NATO and the EU. Not NATO and the EU, Slovakia. What is it? The NATO troops. In other words, you got the Geiger mercenary troops, you got the Gurkha troops, many other different, I guess you say forms of troops like that that's going to be over here in the States. And you best believe shit is not going to be sweet, man. All right, like I said, I will get into the scriptures. I got a few lined up, but I'm a little pressed for time, man. I got to go in there and watch my son. And I also got this pulled up. Let me see if it pulled up. It says, we are witnessing the breakdown of society accelerating. And this shit is speeding up. It's not to the point where you just see something happening every other week, every 2 weeks or something happen. No, this is every damn day, man. This is every day. America's circling the drain, bro. Like I said, one day we gonna wake up and this shit's gonna be done with. You may even get that alert on your phone or on the TV. This is not a game. Take heed, or, whatever. Like how they show you on The Purge or something. So one day, this shit gonna crack, and that's gonna be what that's gonna be. You know what I mean? The Lord getting ready to unleash them four winds of destruction, and once he do, ooh-wee. All right, because like I said, man, every day, man. And you can't ignore it. If you ignore it, it's like this too, because here in Babylon, people, it's like that elephant in the room effect. You know what I mean? You got this big-ass elephant in the room, and motherfuckers ignoring it like it ain't there. You know what I mean? That's how people look at the shit that's going on in the world. They see that shit getting ready to make a turn for the absolute worst, and they just kicking it, not doing shit about it, just acting like everything cool. You know what I mean? Until the Lord really start dropping shit. That's what it's really gonna take, man. But I think that's pretty much it on that. It's a lot of other things I could touch up on, but I'm gonna go ahead into the scriptures real quick. This is James 4:13. It says, "Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain." And this is a spirit that Babylon takes on. Everybody here thinking that shit is a game. Nobody thinks that one day, you're gonna wake up and the grocery store is gonna be completely empty and that shit is not gonna be filled back up. You know what I mean? Nobody is considering the fact that there's gonna be EMP real soon and you're not gonna have no lights, no power, no nothing. You know what I mean? One day you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna be able to use that goddamn credit card. This is where we at with it. It says, for that ye ought to say, I'm on the wrong verse. Verse 14, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even as vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Alright? And one day, like I said, you never know what can happen tomorrow, because right now it seems like everything cool. It's a normal Sunday. People probably having the cookouts, they barbecuing, enjoying their time, drinking. And then tomorrow, this shit flipped upside down, shit going crazy. You know what I mean? They give you that news alert talking about go and grab as much food as you can. Motherfuckers go there and it get chaotic. You never know, man. Or an EMP go off tomorrow and shit shut down and you waiting a couple of days and next thing you know, it's like that American Blackout series. This shit, really get crazy out here. Cause Jacob's trouble is around the corner, man. Alright, don't think that it ain't gonna happen. But now let's grab 1 Thessalonians 5:3 real quick. Because I was mentioning on how, right now it looks, even though you got all this happening, it looks like it could be just a normal day. It looks like tomorrow gonna be a cool, regular Monday. But then some shit just happened and it changed your life for the worse. Now for the hopeful members of the elect, we waiting on this. We waiting on this shit to happen, the absolute worst to happen in America, a damn bomb to hit this bitch, something. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be a sign that, hey, the Lord is that much nearer, man. All right, we understand that this got to happen in order for us to get our kingdom. The so-called white man kingdom, this shit got to fall in order for us to get ours, man. Two kings can't be ruling at the same time, man. It's either going to be Yahushua, Esau, or one of the other heathens, and it's not going to be them motherfuckers, man. Now, it's going to be a Yahushua, but as the Lord said in Revelation the 18th chapter, Babylon shall fall with violence, man. You know what I mean? It's going to get real sticky here in the States, man. FEMA, you can't forget about how they ordering all them coffins. Going back to 2013 on how Homeland Security, they ordered like 1.3 billion hollow tip bullets. You think that's just for no reason? Nah, because they gonna be assisting them UN troops to blow shit down over here. All right, and they're not gonna have no funeral service for. They're gonna throw your ass in that coffin and let that be that. But this is 1 Thessalonians 5. I'm gonna just start at verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you." And we understand what season we in, man. As it says in Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter, there's a time and purpose for everything, man. And we in that time where the Lord is starting to close them doors of mercy. And as he closes them doors of mercy, shit is gonna get these plays are gonna start speeding up and they're gonna start getting worse. But once that door of mercy completely closed, you can just imagine how it's gonna be out here. Cause we got the vision on how we think it's gonna be, but on how it's gonna be in real life, it's going to be way more worse. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as shall upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." All right, and that's exactly how it's going to be. Because here in the States, motherfuckers is drunk, bro. You know what I mean? They spiritually and mentally drunk. They thinking that it's just going to be, even though you got, what does it say in Matthew 18? They hypocrites, man. You can see that you're going to have a foul weather this day, or it's going to be sunny. But you can't see that America is taking a turn for the worse, man. You know what I mean? And this is, Esau basically got these people in a perfect state. Because once this shit happen, it's going to be that much more greater and that much more destructive, man. But let me grab this last one. I'm going to go to close it out because I got to, oh, damn. I ain't even gonna get it. But what I was gonna get is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no turn and turn to the Lord. And basically going into and that security, that shall be destroyed, because people here in the States are in their security. Everything's cool, thinking shit's sweet, even though you got all these, prophecies happening and speeding up. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's what's gonna make that destruction that much more greater, man. But with that being said, I don't reside the lesson was edifying. And that the point was proven. All right, call out Yahweh by Shema Shah, by Shema Kakada, Shalom, and the Bible Bar.